What if the Demon King reincarnated and came back so broken he could kill you, revive you, and kill you again just to make a point? Welcome to the Misfit of Demon Academy, where Anos Voldigord returns after 2,000 years to fix history, crush corruption, and remind gods and heroes why they feared the name Demon King of Tyranny. This is the entirety of Season 1 in 10 minutes, and we'll be making a Part 2 to talk about Season 2 shortly after. This is Anos 10. 10 facts, 0 fluff. Let's get into it. Long ago, Demon King Anos Voldigord ended a brutal war by sacrificing himself, erecting barriers between races, and promising a calm future through reincarnation. He's reborn in the modern era, only to find history rewritten, his name replaced by a fake founder, and a demon society obsessed with blood purity. Anos enrolls in the Demon King Academy to correct all of it with overwhelming force, ridiculous confidence, and perfect politeness to his parents. At the Academy entrance exam, Anos meets the soft-spoken Misha Nekron and immediately humiliates elitist bully Zeppis and his powerhouse brother by killing and reviving them on loop, calmly, cynically, and with zero effort. He declares he is the reincarnated founder. No one believes him.
なんだそれは! 初めて見るか? 死人をゾンビとして蘇生する魔法だ。
Inside the school, teachers label Anos inept, the first ever, because the records themselves are rigged. Pure-blood nobles are superior, hybrids are lesser, and the official history claims a different Demon King founded everything. Anos shrugs, rewrites a magic circle on the fly, and stuns the class. The message is clear. The system is lying, and Anos is here to expose it. He also meets Sasha Nekron, Misha's proud, volatile sister with the eyes of destruction. She postures, she matches her gaze without flinching, and he then invites her to join his team, so Misha can be closer to her, planting the seed for the show's first emotional arc.
どうだ? 俺の班に入らないか? ミーシャと仲良くできるぞ。
その人形を妹だと思ったことなんて一度もないわ。
Dungeon exam time! Anos, Misha, and Sasha speedrun to the bottom and nab rare artifacts. Then, the dagger twist. Sasha betrays Misha. Yeah, man. Does this by stabbing her and claiming that she has always hated her.
そんな余裕があるのかしら。その子、放っておいたら死ぬわよ。
ほう。死なせたくないと言っているように聞こえてしまうな。
Anos instantly calls cap. If Sasha felt that strongly, her eyes would have activated. Misha confesses the truth. She wasn't meant to exist. At 15, she and Sasha are supposed to merge back into one person. Their childhood and rivalry were a ceremony of separation before fusion. Sasha's cruelty? It was part of a plan to let Misha be the one who survives. Crazy, right? Anos? Well, he goes and does Anos things, of course. He defies time, sends the girls back to merge with their past selves properly, and saves them both as two whole people. Meanwhile, he confronts Ivis Nekron, one of the 7 elder demon emperors that he originally created.
心臓を潰したぐらいで俺が死ぬとでも思ったかさてやるぞ
Ivis doesn't remember Anos because the past itself has been altered. After a brutal clash where Anos resurrects himself even through timekeeper interference, Anos restores Ivis's true memories and confirms the core mystery. Someone powerful rewrote history. Sasha and Misha saved. Sisters for real. Arc complete. Now we meet transfer prodigy Le Grandsley, a swordsman so good even demon blades respect him. Anos spars with a tree branch and still wins, but recognizes something deeper. Le fights with the vibe of his old right-hand man, Shin.
お前こそまんざらではないように見えるぞ初めてだからねこんなにも長い間剣をかわせるのはその気持ち
A national magic sword tournament gets arranged. Anos plans to skip the trap until he sees his doting parents cheering and entering anyways, because best anime parents. He steamrolled the reigning champion. Teacher Amelia, a raging elitist, tries to sabotage Anos' family, so he paralyzes her, forces her to acknowledge him, kills her, revives her as a hybrid, and then curses her to revive as a hybrid every time she dies. Savage, symbolic, and perfectly on brand. You hate hybrids? Enjoy being one. Forever. The real plot? Lei is bound by a cursed demon sword contract because his adoptive mother Shayla suffers from a spirit disease. The royals are using him. Anos invents a new spell to stabilize Shayla. Misa, Lei's friend and budding love interest, risks her life to channel it. In the finals, Lei throws away the contract, fights on his own terms, and loses to Anos in an honest duel. Then, the true mastermind Melheus Boran, one of the Elder Emperors, corrupted, unleashes hidden emperors to kill Anos. Lei slices them down and chases Melheus into a sealed dimension, while Shayla's spirit becomes a sword to empower him. Anos forces an opening, reclaims his source of destruction, and butchers Melheus, restoring the emperors and saving Lei and Shayla. Victory! With setup for a bigger truth. A false demon king is moving pieces from the shadows. Field trip! Get on board, cause we are going to see Demon Academy versus Hero Academy in the human capital.
サーシャ、以前お前の目が綺麗だと言ったこと、あれは嘘ではないぞ。
急に何言ってるのよ。
何がだ?
Anos and Sasha scout the hero library with the angelic Eleanor Bianca and discover history class is propaganda. The hero Kanon supposedly slew the Demon King, built the barriers, and ended the war. All lies that erase Anos' sacrifice. Joint exercises begin. The hero's side secretly jam demon spells to humiliate them. Anos casually breaks the seal, summons monsters, nukes them, and for dessert crafts a holy sword, using hero magic better than the heroes. The crowd learns a lesson that day. When we get to the team battle, heroes juice up using citywide prayers and a murder voice that bloodlusts them. One girl prepares to self-destruct. Eleanor begs Anos to come to the temple to stop the source. Anos saves his class, teleports, one-punches the corrupt teacher, and freezes time to prevent a massacre. Who is Eleanor? She is a living spell, a vessel of Jurga, a human zealot who betrayed Kanon ages ago and split his essence into two magics. One that keeps heroes healing/looping, and another that stokes genocidal hatred against demons. Eleanor can reverse the spell if freed, and Anos trusts her, breaks the seal, and sets her loose. Then the trump card appears. The so-called founder, Avos Dilhevia, steals Kanon's holy sword and declares war on humanity as the Demon King. The armies mobilize. Anos confronts Avos, shreds the mask, and the identity drop hits. Why would the hero become the fake Demon King? Because Kanon realized that the only way to erase Jurga's curse of hatred was to die as the Demon King. If humans slew the founder, then the spell might collapse with him. It's a martyrdom gambit built on the hope of peace.
そんな人を一度も見たことがない。ベブスド2つ。本当は殺したくなかった。
Anos dismantles 6 of Kanon's 7 sources. Kanon reincarnates across 7 cores, but before the finish, Anos body swaps to take the final blow himself, a mirror to his original sacrifice. The crowd sees hero kills Demon King, and the curse reacts. Jurga reincarnates as a colossal hate spirit, tries to blow everyone up, and consumes hero power to scale. Anos returns from death, of course, freezes the suicide, and tag teams with Kanon. Demons chant a sacred hero spell alongside humans to prove coexistence is possible, and Anos drives Kanon like a spear into Jurga, ending the curse for good. With the war averted, Anos makes good on promises. He tells Eleanor she's free. Her magic now answers to him, not to a genocidal ghost. Misha and Sasha stand stronger than ever as two people. Lei is whole, and Shayla embraces him in her true form, and Misa's bond deepens. The Elder Emperors regain their real memories, the truth about the fake founder begins to spread, and finally, in the most misfit way possible, Anos invites Eleanor home for dinner with his family and friends. Season 1 ends not with a throne room coronation, but with a table. Because the Demon King of Tyranny conquers by overwhelming power, yes, but also by radically protecting the people he chooses as his own. Why does this show hit? Well, Anos is a walking subversion. Polite to waiters, horrifying to tyrants, and possibly overpowered, and yet constantly using that power to fix history and not flex. The Misha and Sasha arc gives the show real heart, identity, choice, and the right to exist. The Lei and Shayla storyline exposes noble rot and turns a romance into a literal sword-soul myth. The Hero Academy arc reframes good versus evil as propaganda versus truth, and the canon twist lands because both sides sacrifice to break a curse. And through it all, the series just keeps a simple thesis. Power without mercy is cruelty. Power with memory is justice. And that's 10. The Misfit of Demon Academy Season 1 in 10 minutes. Time travel fixed, twins saved, swords sung, heroes redeemed, and a fake founder exposed. What was your favorite moment of Season 1? Drop it in the comments down below, cause I really do wanna know. If this helped, hit like, subscribe for more fast anime breakdowns, and let me know what to explain next. Until next time, peace.